sleepy Rainbow Island glows from shore to shore, fading glimmers of you. Upside down, the world is gray and blue. Very much. Hello everyone. Thanks for coming out today, or if you just dropped by, lovely to see you all. My name is Chat, and I live in Bute. We live here. I'm a neighbor. So the Anchor is really my local pub, pretty much, and we're really happy to be here on guitar and busy tuning, which is very important, is Luca, and Luca is a musician and PhD candidate for ethnomusicology, and he lives in Cork, so quite happy to have him along today. And we are here to sing some songs about the sea for half an hour. For the next half an hour, we'll be singing some songs about the sea. Feel free to sing along, dance if you wish. And later on we'll be talking about some really important work that's going on in our wonderful waters, which is the Clyde, and we'll hang about afterwards for a chat as well. The first song that you heard was called Grey and Blue, and that was one that was inspired by our crossing on the ferry from Rothsay into Williams Bay. It was very winter, very grey and very blue. And the next one that we're going to be doing is called Tides, and this is the first one that we wrote together, I think. Whisper to the ocean, a feather flying by. Flags wave tall as the sailors who dance and never stay. A prayer to the ocean, to her never-ending the night, all the time. Super lovely to be here today, and what a day we've had in Bute. Fantastic. And this is very ideal weather for Luca and myself. Luca is from the seaside, the Mediterranean, in Tuscany, and I am from the tropics. And this is a lovely spring day where we are. And we have lived our lives by the water, really. We've lived our lives by the sea. And the sea is really, really important to us, which is why we've kind of engaged in this work and using music to bring awareness to the water around us and how that's very important. We love telling stories through music that makes us come alive, really. And this next one, if it's okay with you, I'd like to sing you something from my mother tongue, which is Filipino. And this is kind of the lore about a saying about the lore of the sea, and it's based on the saying that we have: if you want to go into the deep sea, okay, sorry, I phrased it wrong. We don't say just crack on in Filipino. We say, if you want to go to the deep sea, do not be afraid, and that means just get on with it, really. And this is a sort of song about that. It's called Layag. Magandang umaga, kaibigan. Kung nais mong magpalago, matakot sa hangin habagat, alon at ulan. Kung nais mong magpalaot, huwag kang matakot. Maglayag sa hangganan, di tiyak pagtawid ang hangganan. Simula sa bawat paglis ay sambit, maligayang pagdating. Kung nais mong magpalaot, huwag kang matakot. Maglayag sa hangganan, di tiyak pagtawid ang hangganan. Simula bawat pag-alis ay sambit, maligayang pagdating. Maglayag sa hangganan, di tiyak pagtawid ang hangganan. Ay simula sa hangganan, di tiyak pagdating, babatiin ang isa't isa. glad you enjoyed that. So we're very, very happy to be with you. I've got a script so I don't overshare. 1 hour later, you know everything about my life, so I need a little bit of a script to keep me in check. We would like to thank the Anchor for having us today. Super happy to be here again. It just feels like, a bunch of friends, pals hanging out, which is really great. These spaces and these hubs are very, very important to our community, so we're very, very glad to have the Anchor. This next one is something that we wrote a year ago, and yesterday somebody made a comment that it's called Waiting for the Rain, and we definitely did not write it in Scotland because then it would be called Waiting for the Rain to Stop. So this one is called Waiting for the Rain, and we wrote it last summer when we were in Italy. Cracked and dry, driftwood takes second breath of life. Lungs are heavy, the morning sighs. The cats run inside, but I'm here waiting for the rain, waiting for the rain, waiting for the rain to come. Battle cry, 1,000 shields ripping through the sky. Where do you go when you start to hide? Behind those eyes, I'm still here waiting for the rain, waiting for the rain, waiting for the rain to come. Part of our sort of set today, which is the Clyde whale and dolphin conservation. For this particular show called Songs for the Sea, we actually wrote a song for it, and the song that we wrote is the story of Squiggle, who is one of the resident dolphins in the Clyde. Squiggle is really, really special to Bute because he was first spotted from Bute in 2021. So Squiggle's real name isn't Squiggle, it's his ID is actually Tyler, but he's got some squiggles on his fin, and in that very Scottish way, everyone just started calling him Squiggle, which makes sense, Why would you complicate things? Just make it simple. The dolphin's got Squiggle, call it Squiggle. And Squiggle was first spotted in 2021. And Squiggle is actually older brother to the first dolphin ever born in the Clyde, which is also very aptly named Clyde. And the very, very special thing about Squiggle is that through the Shorewatch program is a volunteer-led program where people sign up to be volunteers, and by being volunteers you do 10-minute spot shore watches. And the idea is we stay on the shore, we stay inland where we can't really disturb the marine life. So by watching these mammals from shore, we were able to tell with the Shorewatch program that since then Squiggle has traveled from the Clyde into Aberdeen, which is very strange for a dolphin. From Aberdeen, Squiggle has also gone into Moray. And from Moray has also gone into Northern Ireland. And from being in Northern Ireland, Squiggle just was traveling alone, but now he travels with a new friend that he's found, also spotted by Shorewatch. And they've named Squiggle's friend Squashy, because I think there was like a bit of a squashed feature to this dolphin. So through this is really super interesting. Squiggle is a bottlenose dolphin, and I don't know. Does anybody enjoy singing in this room? Would you be up for singing with some dolphins? I don't know. As a group, we could give it a go.
She's a good singer.
Could we just do over and under? Just that part? It's really easy. It's just one thing we have to learn, and the lyrics is really complicated. It's just over and under, basically. So it goes over and under, and over and under, over and under, and over and. We can do better than that. Over and under, and over and under, over and under, and over and. One more time. Over and under. Amazing! Over and under, and over and under. Amazing! Amazing! Okay, so what we're going to play now is a. Oh, give yourselves a round of applause. That's amazing! Woo! Excellent, excellent, excellent. You just got very for me. No, I'm just kidding. What we'll play for you now, what you're going to hear is the sound of a bottlenose dolphin. Unfortunately, it's not Squiggle, but it's close enough, kind of like Squiggle. And we've sort of worked around it, so basically that's it. And this song that we've written, it's called Over and Under, but Squiggle's song is a very strong contender for a title. And I'll signal when it's time for us to sing together. We can all sing with the dolphins, which is quite amazing, actually. First sign of life, first sight of you. Then came the cavalry, the troops, over and under, and over and under, over and under, and over and under. Where does the tide begin and end? When sea turns into river after every bend, over and under. Following in circles all across the plains. Here we go. Over and under, and over has a line, begin and end. We trust the current like a long time friend, over and done, over and done, over and done, over and done. I'll need you to sing with me again here. Over and under and over and under, over and under and over and under, over and under and over and under, and feel free to throw a clap. Over and under. All right, just you now. Over and under and under, over and under. Hey, well done! Amazing! Amazing! I will need to start singing more. Singing is so good for you. And you know, today you can take singing with dolphins off your bucket list because that's what you've done. And I think that's really important. You know, it's important for us to be able to know that dolphins, marine mammals, other creatures, they're the same as us. You know, we're all part of the same world, and it's very, very important that we look after each other. Healthy waters means that we have a healthy world, and that's what we want for everybody. The projects like Shorewatch have been very, very important in determining how many species we have in the oceans. For example, like the Risso's dolphins, through the Shorewatch Project, they've been able to determine that Risso's dolphins are very healthy in places like Shetland, where I used to live, and Orkney as well, because they've been spotted by shore watchers every single month of the year. So these kinds of conservation efforts are really important. Another conservation effort that's really, really interesting is one of the red kite. I don't know if anybody has ever seen a red kite before. The red kite was hunted nearly to extinction in the 1700s because they were considered some sort of vermin. And Spain lent us some red kites to start some conservation efforts in 1992 or so. And after 30 plus years of conservation and making sure that the red kite population is looked after, today they're so healthy. They're alive and well in many parts of England and in Wales. And it turns out that we've been able to lend or share some red kites back to Spain, who initially lent us the red kites. So yeah, just a note on how important conservation efforts are. I mentioned the red kite also because for our next song, Luca's going to be playing us a composition that he's done, which is called Red Kite.